What are the color codes of awareness and why does it matter to you? Let's talk about that. Hey everybody, this is Mike with Personal Protection Academy. Have you heard the color codes of awareness? They were created by Colonel Jeff Cooper. Colonel Cooper is what many of us call the father of the modern gunfighting techniques. Colonel Cooper is the founder of Gunsight, arguably one of the best firearms academies still in the country. Colonel Cooper was a Marine, and one of the things that he taught was situational awareness. When he transitioned to the civilian world and he wanted to create his Gunsight Academy and create a way for average Americans to stay safe with firearms and pepper spray and knives and all kinds of options, he wanted to start with the concept of situationally aware. If I'm truly aware of my surroundings, maybe I don't have to use force. So he came up with the color codes of awareness. They're white, yellow, orange, and red. So let's talk about what those mean. So white is unaware. If you're in condition white, you're oblivious to the world. Now, today the cell phone gets a bad rap. Everyone's got their face in the cell phone and they don't know what's going on. Back when we had magazines and newspapers in abundance, same thing happened, right? We'd walk around reading our magazine, reading our book, reading our newspaper. And now we have earbuds on and we walk around, we don't pay attention to anything. It's not what's in your hand, it's a product of your mind. In white, you're not paying attention. You're not looking around. You're not listening to people. You have no idea who just walked in the room and you have no idea what people are saying. In condition yellow, you're in a relaxed, alert state. You're not stressed and checking everything out, but what you are doing is you're listening to conversations. You're paying attention to what's happening. Who just walked in the store? Does that person concern me? Are there any smells, sights, sounds that are out of place? And so I'm aware of what's going on and paying attention. Then we go into condition orange, which is more of a specific alert standard. Condition orange is you feel uncomfortable. And so you're going to change things. Maybe someone's walking too close to you or for too long down the sidewalk. And so you move into a restaurant where there's lots of people and you can hang out there. Maybe you cross the street because you see someone coming and they make you feel uncomfortable. But you make that decision to buy yourself time and put space between you and your potential adversary. Then we go into condition red. This is kind of an action mode. You are fearing for your life. This is where you're deploying your pepper spray, you're deploying your firearm, you're deploying your energy weapon, your whatever. You're biting, scratching, kicking, screaming, kneeing. You're doing what you can to save your life. So here's the thing: if you walk around in condition white, unaware, not paying attention to what's going on, and someone attacks you, you instantly have to go from white to red. You have to save your life. And that is when not only are you having to urgently save your life with next to no information, you have no time to process anything, right? You've got to make life-threatening decisions in an instant. Now, if I'm walking around in condition yellow, paying attention, seeing what's around, and something makes me feel uncomfortable, then I immediately go into condition orange. I change my situation. I go this way. I go into the store. I cross the street. I do something that alters my situation. The importance of that is by altering my situation, I may be able to stay out of condition red. But if you're walking around in condition white, you have nowhere to go other than condition red, saving your life, deploying your defensive weapons, maybe killing someone because you had no other choice. But if I'm walking around in condition yellow, I can avoid condition red by going into condition orange, where I'm actively altering my situation. So that's the color codes of awareness. The heart behind it is situational awareness. Are you paying attention to what is going on around you? And if you are, you're buying yourself one of the most valuable commodities in a self-defense scenario, and that is time. You have more time to make educated, calm decisions as opposed to, right? You are elevating your opportunity of survival without having to use force. So that's the color codes of awareness. What do you think of them? That's something you live by? Is this the first time you've heard of it? Does it make sense? Let us know in the comments. Tell us what you think. And stay in condition yellow. We'll see you on the range. Bye-bye.